Okay, let's see how far I can get into this before I lose battery. Okay, we are recording. So, next bag. I'm gonna try to skip the shoes until the end, but I can tell you anytime I do a haul, I will always have shoes. Guaranteed. If I do not, there was something wrong with the store, something wrong with the shoes. And I can tell you there was one store that I've been to twice. And it is a thrift store, but it just... Their shoes look like you really want to get them, but then you're like, you know what I mean? And they're not bad priced either. They're like $3 for the shoes, but I really don't need that shoe in my workplace either again because I already have it or whatever, you know. Again, this is from the bins. I would not have bought these per se if they were on a rack with a million other pieces of clothing at Goodwill. Just regular store, because they usually sell pants at our stores here in the Big Bend for $5.97, which I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's so cheap. And a lot of other people like Married Life, Alicia, she would be like, oh my god, they put like, I think hers are like $5.19 and ours are $5.97. So anyways, this is Lee just below the waist, and I don't know why they call it that whatsoever because it has a very high waist, if you ask me. That looks pretty dang high, and I don't have my measuring tape right here. I can tell you how long my phone is though. My phone's 6.5 inches, if that tells you anything. So that's probably like a 9 inch. That's definitely a high waist right there. And it is, I don't know. They are definitely white, I can tell you that much. 14 medium. So, I don't know, white on white, we can do this. Yeah, 14 medium, don't know what that means. But, they are capris. And they are like a good size. 14 medium. So this is considered plus size. Even though not everybody that's a 14 would consider themselves that. But, you know, universe and all that jazz. So we have the 5 pocket get up, so you have your little watch pocket right there as well. And for those who don't know, back in the day, this was a pocket watch hole, not a change pocket thing, because the gentleman did not jingle, but he could always tell time for the trains. But yeah, so we have the 5 pockets, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. You got your little wavy-do butt cheeks. Oh, there you go. Still have a pattern to your booty. And shockingly, for being in the bins, not dirty. Not dirty. They have a little slit right here at the bottom. And they're white. They are stark white. Wow. And they have loops as well. So if you want yourself a little belt, woo, get it, girl. That's amazing. Stark white. Wabash. Woo! Okay, looks like we have another pair of pants. I think I probably kept... Oh, girl, I'm already wiped out. I think I kept all of the pants together. Fingers crossed. Okay, so yay! It is a Faded Glory 16P. Have, let's see, yep, 5 pockets. So 2 in the front, 1 in the corner, 2 in the back. And you got patterned butt cheeks. Isn't that the cutest pattern too? I mean, it's like reverse drapes. You have blank drapes. And then like you have snow falling on the outside. Spirally doos, and it's embroidered. Ooh. And you've got little beads. Look at that. Looks like little stone beads. That's nice. Oh, that sounded demonic. That's nice! You have no pilling, no wear on the crotchal area. Nice. And the pant legs, of course. Absolutely no wear whatsoever on the pant legs. Nice. By the way, how many times have I said nice? Have you guys been taking shots every time I say nice? I feel like it's only been for that pair of pants. Hopefully. I could be nuts. What are these? These are cute. I don't know what these are yet, but look at these. They're dark first. I like dark. And then you go all the way to the bottom. Look at that. This is probably what caught my attention. Look at that. I think these... Oh, this is when I first got there. I was in a bin, and there was some ladies next to me, and they were in a bin, and they had a pile of jeans mountainous pile of jeans, and these were just sticking out of them. And I was like, look at the cuff on that gorgeous beast. Gorgeous, I say. Were they hemmed? No, these were made this way. Okay, gorgeous. I'm gonna have to check the inseam anyways when I do the measurements. But look at the butt cheek. That's just pretty. Is this my size? Of course it's not my size. Why would it be? I mean, look at this. It's not even the width of my shoulders. Ugh. But yeah, so that, and then I don't know if you guys can recognize the brand just based off the awesome detail of this button. There it is. Button quality. But not my size. Size 5. For you size 5ers. Jelly. I am like jello over here. I'm so jealous. And what the heck in a handbag? You know what I'm gonna have to do? Man, my battery says it's dying, but hopefully it's like my GoPro and it'll just keep going for no reason. Ugh. Okay. RN lookup. Ready and.
What's the number? 2, 8, you guys can look along. 1, 0, 1, search. G&G shops. What the heck is that? Don't even say. It's New York though. So, I mean.
I try my darndest to look for clues, but I can tell you that it is 75% cotton, 2% spandex. The rest of it's polyester. But too cute. The crotch, never worn crotch, okay? And then the pants, these must have come from a store, because these also, by the way, I would never buy anything if it's, this is just the sewing from the inside right here. Proof of purchase right here. See that? It's just from the inner sewing. This is gorgeous pair of pants. To me, at least. And I live in the South, so wearing pants is very few and far between. Oh, but I'm such a pants wearing person. And I like dark wash, but I like all washes, but whatevs. Hey, Peely, did you get enough food? I'm not giving you any more. You ate a ton. Okay, this is a great story, and I hope my battery doesn't die. Okay, so they're wheeling out 2 new bins. They are completely mountainous with linens and bedding linens, curtains and quilts and comforters and pillows, and it's just mountainous. And this old guy, very nice fella by the way, that's a whole nother story. Short, round fella, older, gray beard that comes all the way down his chest. He was probably wearing like a Harley orange t-shirt, like that was the kind of guy. But he had that like Santa Claus's younger brother kind of smile on his face, where he was just the smaller guy. Saw a smaller Santa Claus with a longer beard. And he walked up to the bin and he pulled out a version of like getting, you know, knowing your vibes with the Kama Sutra book, like box kit set was like over towards the side of the linens that just came out. And I'm like, okay, I have a feeling. I have a feeling that you're in love with these that I'm about to show you. So there is there's a lady that shows up, and she looks like she could get into a brawl and win every time. But she ends up being the sweetest woman ever, and she is so sweet and talkative and everything. Long story short, she ends up in the linen bins, and when she goes and moves a bunch of stuff, I was like, what is that? And she's like, do you see something, hun? And I go and I look and I'm like, well, that's not normal. And she's picking up like kids comforters, so I'm not getting in her zone whatsoever. But she is like manhandling, like strong woman in this stuff. I almost knocked something down. But strong woman this stuff out of the way, like she means business. She was pushing bins out of the way, like getting told by the employees, ma'am, you can't do that. Like she was meaning some business. She goes and moves all these comforters at once. And I see, here, I'll fold it the way I saw it. I see this sticking out. Do you see that? And I'm like, there is hopefully no comforter made out of that material. So I pull it out and she's like, holy dang. Even a lady that does part-time eBay was like, wow, and she had to touch it. Yes, these are 100%, go double, triple check. genuine leather. This is genuine buttery leather. Okay, I'm gonna keep this child friendly, but you know what I'm saying. This is some genuine leather, okay? It is shiny. Isn't that so soft? Okay, and then it goes to this little connector piece right here, which I'm sure you can see. All the way down to the bottom. Never worn. Never. No rubbing, no usage, nothing. The donkey hasn't been sat on. You know what I mean? It is perfect, and it's got the lace up front. And just like shoes, I always make sure that the ends are still good, still quality. As you can see, where's the other end? Hello. Welcome back. Wait. Wink. Wink, wink, wink. Is that creepy? Wink, wink. I feel like that's creepy. Okay, so welcome back to me and you guys. Hello. So I was just talking about some leather pants when my battery died, but it held out for a while. I'm very proud of it. These are guess what? No. Guess. Size 4. Genuine leather 100% on the shell, which is the outside. This is genuine leather. The inside lining is 50% nylon, 50% acrylic. It's not acrylic, but you know. It's just swooshy stuff. But yeah, these are Guess pants. And there's a button on the inside so you can button it together. And so it's, if I had to say, it's like soft and breathable. No pockets. There are little hangy-doos, so you can hang them up. I will say that when the battery died, I was saying how I make sure the ends are still good, which, here, I'll just do this. The ends are still good, which they are. The parts in between, these aren't actually leather, I don't think. Because if you can see, they're just cloth. They look shiny and they're just flat. So they're flat, they're not like shoelaces. So I'm gonna put that with the pants. Oh my gosh, my shelf is getting full. I only have a few bags left. You might hear my dog in the background. She just ate, so she's happy, but she might trip over something. Ooh, girl, it's hot in here, isn't it? Okay, so the next pair that I have... Okay, you want to lay down? Or you just want to sniff everything? The next pair of pants that I have will not fit me, and I have to rationalize with that, or I'm going to try to keep them for myself. Because I love me some pants, even though I can't wear them the majority of the time because I am in Florida. So these are Nicole... Yeah, you. What are you doing? It's like a kid that just got in trouble. What'd I do? Do I get pets now? Yes, you do. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then it's gonna be all you and me. All you and me. All day. I don't know how moms do this. It's crazy. You guys are miracles. So I've never heard of, I guess I've never heard of Nicole Miller. I thought it, doesn't Nicole Miller have planners also? But yeah, Jeansies, Nicole Miller, and proof of purchase right there. Nicole Miller jeans, and they're new with tags. So I'll just show you that side first. Who cares about that side? We got this side, which tells you that they're boot cut size 12. Whew, that dust is like all up in my sausage. And this is what they look like. Never worn, obviously, unless you wear the stuff with tags. Nicole Miller on the butt cheeks. They look like waves. Or like really swooshy mountain ranges. So these are them. These are her. This is them. All the way down to boot cut, which is totally my style. Boot cut is my jam. And so is wide leg, flare leg. Flare leg more than wide leg, because then I go straight into the Jinkos. And if you guys are late 90s, early 2000s, you know what I'm talking about, because Mama has some Jinkos. And she rocked them. She rocked them hard. So yeah, that was them. I said boot cut, size 12. Nicole. Crotch was good. Hems were good. So not much to say about those. Besides the fact that I have a ton of jeans. I have so many jeans, and I have mixed up what I have posted and what I have put into my spreadsheets, so I don't actually know. I know what I've taken a picture of a whole entire bucket of jeans that I'm looking at right now. I've taken a picture of every single one of those jeans, but I didn't do the measurements for any of them, and I didn't write down anything about them whatsoever. So I have a bunch of pictures of jeans with no information written down about them, and I'm pretty sure I took a picture of the tags, but since I'm being so fussy about it right now, I might not have. So why? Things you learn too late. Okay, let's get back to the cuteness, why don't we? So we're gonna have a couple not so cute and then some cute. So I did grab not every single tie that I found, but I know that silk ties can sell, and the higher end ones, like I actually came across the Dior in a regular Goodwill. I did not buy it because I was like, Dior tie? What are the odds? I didn't buy it. Come to find out, they can go for a lot. But yeah, so every single tie that was in the bins was 100% silk. And I was like, man, I could just disassemble all these ties, put them together, make one big silk shawl and sell it for a lot of money, right? So yeah, this is a tie that was in the bins that desperately needs to be taken care of. It's a bit wrinkly, but it has a really cool pattern. It's like I was gonna say a dark plum, but this is actually a vibrant plum color, and gold, and on and on and on. You can see it is a Barrington. I'm gonna have to Google that. I know I did in the bins, but I don't remember now. And it should say right here, hidden under there, 100% silky poo. I like the pattern. I like that silk, and Barrington sounds so official. Then I've got this fella, which looks like a bunch of scrolls, and he actually has a loopy-doo, which I've never seen. You just put the tie through the loopy-doo. And this is Roundtree and York, which I know I just said that I had something from Roundtree and York. Oh, it was the hat. Roundtree and York. Outdoors Roundtree and York. So this hat right here that has the Polar Tech also made this. Look at that. What are the odds? Very high, I think, probably. And handmade. Oh, hand sewn, 100% silk. And look at the name is actually in it. That's detail right there. That's when you know. It's got the little thing to put this guy through. Oh, go through. There you go. So that's detail. When you pay attention to detail, quality. And then this is a little vintage. I could see somebody's furniture looking like this. It's more of a yellow color. There you go. When I went like that, you could kind of see it. Yellow color background. And I can't think, is it called paisley? I don't know what it's called, but it makes me think of Victorian curtains or something. So this is by Liberty London of London, which wouldn't surprise me because this actually makes me think of colonial, kinda. But anyways, yeah, so words. That. It is tied. I'm gonna have to untie it, and that's one of my favorite things to do in the world. Is just untying stuff. And imported, but 100% silk. Made in the USA. Imported, but made in the USA. So that's another Taz Dizzle. And this one I think is epic, since we're still on ties. And this is 100% silk. I'm just gonna throw that out there and you guys are gonna see the color. 100% silk. This is so great. Okay, if you guys are on the ritzy edge of things, then yes, you can be all Ralph Lauren about it and just be like, oh, I'm just going to go to the Polo or to the yacht club. And I'm over here like, Harry Potter. Yes! Like I said before, paying attention to detail. The way this is sewn is very nice and clean. Cleanly done. Very nice. Not that I need to tell Ralph Lauren anything about his quality, because he knows what he's doing. So this is Lauren by Ralph Lauren. And it also has a little loopy-doo to stick your little booky-doo through there. And it also has RL. You can see the monogram on there. So very good quality. Makes me think Harry Potter. It's also navy colors. Also silk. This, oh my gosh, remember at the very beginning I had that dress? It was like the second item I pulled, or third, something like that. And it had that blue. Whew. It was like purple halter sweetheart neckline. Whew. That is so blue. And woo! This has tacked on tags. 100% silk. Okay, so 100% silk, and they want you to know about it. But there is a very thick tag right here and a soft but tacked on tag there. It also has a loop for the rest of this guy to go through, which is nice. Vienta Milano, Italy. I got Milano, Italy. That's fair enough. My family's Italian as well as like 50 other things, but Risi, Piente Risi. And then the one underneath that just says Savvy. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It might be too bright. Savvy. S-A-V-V-Y is what it says. And it is like industrial on both sides. Got a lot going on there and just the same amount on that side. So add that to the tie bin. Tie bin? Tie bin. Isn't that a thing? So I'm going to pause you guys for a minute because it's getting dark outside, and I'm going to close my garage door.